I, Professor Shishi, along with Tonmoy and our friend Maksudul Kafi, we have developed a low-cost portable automatic external defibrillator. We all know the severity of the sudden cardiac arrest worldwide. It causes 15 to 20% death globally worldwide, and which causes 39 death 39 seconds. The only solution to resolve this problem is an AED. An AED is the only device that can enhance the chances of survival. But the main problem is it costs around $1,300 to $3,000, which makes it unaffordable for the low resources hospitals in the developing and underdeveloped nations that is located in the rural area. And furthermore, it has another problem, that is it can provide user-specific shock. That means a person of 200 pounds does not require the same energy to stop the lethal arrhythmia that a person of 100 pounds. That's why we need a low-cost AED to solve this problem, and a more sophisticated weight-based algorithm to detect lethal arrhythmia like ventricular tachycardia or ventricular fibrillation. And since the lower income country has a power problem, that's why we need to make it to connect with the supply line and a DC line, and we need to produce the necessary biphasic shock. So we have designed an AED, and we have innovated and such an algorithm, weight-based algorithm, which can detect lethal arrhythmia and will provide the necessary shock if the arrhythmia is detected with its respect to the weight. Here you can see the diagram where the ECG is collected, and then you have to put the weight of the patient. Then our algorithm will analyze it, and if the arrhythmia is detected, the necessary shock will be provided according to his weight. And the main cost behind our low-cost AED, our AED will cost, if we produce it commercially, then it will cost less than $200. So how do we make this so affordable? Because of our circuitry, here you can see the circuitry we have developed. This circuitry and the power source, it makes the price of it lower. So here you can see the demonstration. Please run the video. Okay, so here you can see our demo patient who is affected of sudden cardiac arrest, and the analysis of his ECG signal. He is a normal patient. We have used him as a demo. So if arrhythmia is detected here, Bluetooth will transfer the signal to our prototype, and the circuitry of our prototype will generate the shock and produce the shock, and it will transfer the shock to the patient body through this paddle.
So, we collected data from PhysioNet and local hospital. Based on this, we trained our ML model and differentiated between normal and abnormal ECG marked on raised box. We used Pan-Tompkins model and relative difference method to detect all 5 peaks and morphology of our parameters. It takes only 20 seconds to detect the arrhythmia and initiate our biphasic shock. The shock is shown here, and you can see that the phase 1 and phase 2 shock is quite similar as the local AED. So here is our cost breakdown for our AED. The cost is variable as the human resource can be reduced if we make it more in numbers. So we have some limitations also. As it's very sensitive trial, because the patient fights with life and death situation and needs quick response. So reliable components are not widely available also. So here is our future plan. We want to develop an simulation of electrical model of our heart, and then the animal trial and cloud-based data server will be developed. And we will develop our circuit and more powerful battery modification of our pad, and associated with doctors, the certification process is on the way. And also we welcome interested investors from you. Thanks to all of you for your kind attention, and we welcome questions from you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. You were talking about how it's automated and weight-based. Is your ideal setting in a hospital practice where the patient's weight is known, or is it also going to be used in the community where you may not know a patient's weight? And is there an option to set maybe automatic jewels for those patients?
Actually, we are planning when you can put it manually on the display, or we can use weight machine when where the patient lies, so it can take the weight automatically. The doctor no need to input that.
And then the second question in terms of pediatric patients, I don't know if you're planning on technology on including children and how that might change the size of the paddles and the way that it's used.
Okay, this is the demo paddle we have developed for our prototype. You have already seen that my friend has said that we will go for human trial in future. If the competition will take place after 6 months, maybe we will develop it further. Our main plan for children, and we have already said that it is basically a weight-based algorithm. So when it is the children, the weight will be less and the pad size will be changed according to the children's physical morphology. So the pad you are seeing here, this kind of adaptation of a prototype only to see what we are doing to others.
Are you able to shock the patient with your lead still on the patient? So I saw you have the patient with the monitor leads to check for their arrhythmia, and then you have the paddles.
Yes.
Actually, we detected the abnormality, but the shock is not still given as it's still risky, and we need to have animal trial first.
So, no, I think what she was asking is, are you able to shock with the leads? Because currently the AEDs, you detect the rhythm with the pads, and you apply the shock so that nothing ever comes off or on. But what you have currently, you have the leads to detect the arrhythmia. Do you need to pull those off before you use the paddles?
No, actually, there is a protection circuit, so it's not needed.
Let me clarify further. We have a protection circuit here so that no burn injury can cause to the patient if any malfunction occurs. Then we do not need to put out the lead because our first priority is accuracy and low cost, two things. The lead electrode here is using to collect the ECG data is not that much costly. That's why if this distracts due to shock, then no problem. We have to take the ECG data first. Then if the electrode will be placed, then you have to take the pad first and push this separately. Yes, I know that the traditional AED that is found in local market has the sensor and the shock provider is in same pad. But since our main priority is to make it low cost, that's why we are focusing on the. It will be not a problem for the countries like low income country to use separate sensor, one for shock and one for collecting ECG is not a problem for them because we need to. Our first priority is accurately saving life.